Women are the caregivers of people and the world. But not only in this book did I realize that, but in all the other titles that I wrote. Father and daughter, the women are the caregivers. Nurse's soul, the women are the caregivers. Grandmas, the women are the caregivers. You know, this caring and caring and caring for generations. Sometimes we have heard the sandwich generation. Well, I've coined the phrase, the club sandwich generation. Not only are we caring for our spouses and our mates, we're caring for our children, and sometimes women are caring for their children's children. And not only their parents, but their parents' parents. And not only their parents' parents, but their husband's parents' parents. And so we have a club sandwich generation, and all of this caring is causing us a lot of stress. So what do we do about all this stress in our lives? Well, it's my absolute conviction that in order to cope with all of this caring, and we have to take care of ourselves, and to do so, we have to nurture ourselves every day, physically, mentally, and spiritually. But as I travel this continent talking to women, I'm more convinced than ever that we are so busy taking care of everybody else, we don't take such very good care of ourselves. We're so busy saving the whales and saving the world and saving other people. Who's saving us? We treat ourselves in ways that we would never treat somebody else or somebody that we cared for. Now, can you imagine physically saying to somebody you love, you can't have anything to eat today. No, sir, I'm not going to feed you. Not today. Well, maybe around 2 o'clock I'll throw you some junk food or something from a vending machine, maybe. Besides which, you don't need anything to eat today. You ate way too much at Camp Experience last week. We would never say that to somebody else, but how often is that our self-talk? And sometimes when people look at the 25th anniversary Operation Baby Lift, when I got to stand in front of 100 young men and women, many of whom I helped to bring out, occasionally people see this and they say, oh, LeAnn, you were so brave. No. Friends, I was not brave. I was no hero. I was no hero. I was just a young woman caught up in something so over my head. I was grappling for anything I could to help me cope. Now, it's unlikely that you are ever going to be asked to rescue babies in cardboard boxes in a third world country. But God knows you rescue people every day with the good work and the caring and all that you do. That's what I'm asking you to do today. To take a step back, take a look at your life. Is one of the three, the physical, mental, or spiritual, a little out of balance? If you discover that one of them is, that's when you need to ask for what you need, nicely, to put your life back into balance again. That's when we should be more like a toddler. Anyone here have a toddler? Have the rest of you ever known one? Did you notice that when a toddler figures out what they need, they ask for it until they get it? I want some juice, Grammy. I want some juice. I want some juice. I want some juice. I want some juice. Till somebody gets the kid juice, am I right? Now, as women, we tend way not to do that. First of all, it takes us way too long to figure out it's juice we need. And if we do figure out what it is we need or want, we don't always ask for it. Instead, we tend to do something a little bit more like, I didn't get any juice today. I hardly ever get juice anymore. Nobody at this whole place seems to care if I get my juice or I don't. And I just need a little. We need to ask for our juice so we can put our lives back into balance. And then when we do, we can take that balance to the workplace. But would you agree we don't always do that? Not only do we bring a balance, we bring an imbalance as women, and then we brag about it. Do you know I have worked here for 20 years and I never have taken a break? You've heard it. Another good one is, I worked right through lunch again today. Or it's 3 o'clock. I haven't had a bite to eat yet. But here's our very favorite, our favorite of all. I didn't even stop to go to the bathroom. You can truly balance your life physically, mentally, and spiritually every day. And you really can make decisions to truly live your priorities. And you will continue to make this tremendous difference that you're making in the world. Because you, my friends, you are the heroes. And I applaud you. Thank you.